And so I didn't know how to be happy. I didn't know how to do anything. But I said to myself one day, on my drive home from work, there's got to be something to be happy about. I know it's not in the news, because the news then was like it is now, all bad. So I went home and I typed in how to start a blog into Google, and I pressed the I'm feeling lucky button. No one ever presses that button. So I pressed it, and then 10 minutes later I started a blog called 1000awesomethings.com, just as a way to put a smile on my face before I went to bed. And look, it was fun. I wrote about waiters and waitresses who bring you free refills without asking, getting called up to the dinner buffet first at a wedding before the meatballs congeal into like a pyramid of meat, and like the lasagna is just like water with noodles in it. Yuck. When the cashier opens up a new checkout lane for you at the grocery store, or wearing warm underwear from out of the dryer. I can see a slow nod from the gentleman in the front here. We can relate to this. We can relate to these things, right? They're simple things. We don't talk about them enough. Flipping to the cold side of the pillow in the middle of the night. When you have $5 that you forgot about in your coat pocket. Waking up and realizing it's Saturday, right? Finally peeing after holding it forever. You guys know what I'm talking about. Little things, small things. Now, 50,000 blogs are started a day, so nobody read it except for my mom. Although I was super pumped when she forwarded it to my dad, and the traffic doubled overnight. It was a great thing. And then one day I got tens of hits, and then dozens, and then hundreds, and then thousands. It got bigger and bigger and bigger. And then I got a phone call, and the voice at the other end of the line said, "You just won the Best Blog in the World award," which I was like, obviously that sounds totally fake, but turns out it was real. I jump on a plane and I fly to New York City. I walk a red carpet between Martha Stewart and Jimmy Fallon and Seth Meyers. I go on stage and accept a Webby Award for Best Blog in the World. And the shock and the surprise of that is overshadowed by when I get home and 10 literary agents are waiting for me in my inbox, eager to turn 1,000 awesome things into the Book of Awesome. So thank you. Thank you. Thanks for the applause. It does sound like the end of the happy story. This guy's world fell apart, and he has these books, and then he's happy. But do you see there's the thing at the end that we all think is coming, is that we think we're happy, but we're not. I'm just gonna turn off this microphone real quick. Maybe I'll just point it that way. Very technical. Turn it away from me. Yeah, and I wasn't, right? Because if you saw that picture of me standing at the award show, I was really skinny. I'd lost 40 pounds because of stress. People at work were looking at me and they were like, "What's your secret? You look great." And I was like, stress, no sleep, no food. I'm processing a divorce, the loss of a friend. Like, it's gonna take me a while to find happiness here. And so what I did at that point, and some of you know this, but I don't think many of you do probably, is that I stopped cold turkey. So I stopped writing my blog. This was getting 50,000 hits a day. I stopped, like no more posts. There hasn't been a post since I stopped it. And I stopped writing the Books of Awesome because those 3 books came out in like 1 year. So no more books, no more sequels. And I just stopped. And I was like, I need to move from the observation of awesome things and all this writing to the application of awesome things. Like, I just need to start living a normal life. I need to get 8 hours of sleep. I need to go to the gym. I need to learn how to cook. I need to like figure out life. And so it takes me time to get back into the swing of things, starting to say yes to invitations, starting to date again. And eventually, I meet someone new, and you won't be surprised to hear she's a teacher in the Toronto District School Board. Her name is Leslie Richardson. For those that know her, she works at Market Lane, down on the Esplanade. And here's a picture of her baking me a cake. And I put this picture in here because I was like, if anyone bakes you a cake, your life is awesome. Your life, that's the definition of a good life, is that you get a cake baked for you.